Okay, so we went through the video already on graphing. Here's how you can do elimination. Now, I'm going to go through one example first. It's real easy, and then I'll show you another one where it's maybe a little more difficult. So elimination is where I want to take and add the two equations and have one of my variables cancel. Now, fortunately for our example from earlier when we did graphing, if I look at this, if I add these, I can tell these y's are going to cancel, aren't they? Okay, so I cancel out my y's. Now, what's x plus 2x? That's understood 1, right? So that'd be a 3x. 3x equals 4 plus 5 is 9. Then I divide by 3 and get 3. So x is 3, right? Then to get y, all I have to do is take 3 and plug back in for my x. So instead of x plus y equals 4, my x is 3, right? So 3 plus what will give me 4? I subtract, y is 1. So they would cross at 3, 1, which is what we already found out in the graphing video, okay? But let me show you one where the y's or the x's are not going to automatically cancel. So that way you know you got to multiply by something to get them to cancel, okay? Something a little more intense. Okay, so let's do, oh gosh, what do I want to do? All right, so let's say I have 2x plus 3y equals, let's see, 16, and then 3x plus 4y equals, let's see, that would be 22. I think that's right. Let's see. 6. Yes. Okay. So if I look at this right now, if I went ahead and tried to add these equations, nothing's going to cancel, is it? My 2x and 3x are going to become 5x, and my 3y and 4y are going to become 7y. I cannot solve with two variables. I've got to cancel one set of variables. Now, it doesn't matter to me which one you want to cancel. You can cancel your x's or your y's, okay? So if I'm looking at this, I'm just going to cancel my x's, okay? In order to cancel my x's, I would have to make this a positive or a negative of some number, and this the opposite, okay? So if I think about it, 2 and 3 will both go into 6, won't they? So I could multiply this top equation by 3. That would make it a 6, wouldn't it? 3 times 2 would be 6. I got to make this a negative 6 then. So I'd have to multiply this whole equation by negative 2, okay? Fix that, negative 2, right? So I'm going to distribute through, and we're going to bring our equation down, okay? So 3 times 2x is 6x, right? And then 3 times 3y is 9y. And don't forget, a lot of people forget to do this times what it's equal to over here, okay? Because if you don't do that, you're changing the value of the equation. So 3 times 16 gives me 48, right? Okay, now let's do the same thing with this bottom one. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x, which is what I want, right? Okay, and then negative 2 times 4 is negative 8y. And then don't forget the last number at the end, negative 2 times 22 is negative 44, okay? Okay, now I can add these equations and my x's will cancel, right? See, 6, negative 6, they're gone, aren't they? 9 minus 8 is 1y, or we can just say y, and 48 minus 44 is 4. So now I know y is 4, okay? To figure out x, all I have to do is plug it back in. It doesn't matter. You can pick any 4 of these equations. They're all the same. They're all going to give you the same answer. I'm just going to use the top one. It says 2x, so I'm going to write 2x, because I don't know what x is, plus 3y, but instead of y, I know y is 4 now, right? So I can put in a 4 here, equals 16. All right, everybody good there. 2x plus 3y, which is 4, equals 16. Now, I can bring this down, 2x. 3 times 4 is 12, equals 16. Subtract 12. 2x equals 4, so x equals 2. So now I know they cross at 2, because that's my x, and 4, that's my y. So 2, 4 is where they would cross on the coordinate plane. And that's elimination.